What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Aaliyah J, and today I'm going to show you my go-to makeup as of recently. I have been loving my makeup so much lately, and I love the new products that I use. So before we get into the makeup tutorial, let's have a little commercial break. One of the best things I could have done for myself was get help regarding my mental health. I used to be so afraid of what a therapist would say. What if I suffered from depression? What if they told me I suffered from something that I had no clue about? Would people start to see me as a crazy person? But as someone who has suffered from anxiety and depression, I can't begin to explain how far from the truth that is. My sponsor, BetterHelp, has made it so easy for me to find help, feel comfortable, and learn more about my mental health and what it truly means to struggle. There are so many days that are hard for me to get through, but I know with BetterHelp, I have a better chance at speaking with someone who finally understands me, or having that help that I need is literally one click away. Whether that be someone I talk to like a therapist, or someone to prescribe me small doses of medicine to help me get through the day like a psychologist. BetterHelp is a website I highly recommend, as I have spoken about BetterHelp on my platforms before, so I'm super excited to share that this video is being sponsored by BetterHelp. Thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video and making a way for those all over the world to be able to access resources for our everyday lives safely and easily. If you're struggling and think you'd benefit from a therapy session, click the link in my description box and get 10% off of your first month of therapy. Now let's get into the video. So now we're back and we're starting with a fresh face. So first we're gonna go in with a primer, and this is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I absolutely love this. This is really good for dry skin. I'm not sure how it works on oily skin, as this tutorial is for dry skin, but like, I wanted this primer for so long and I finally got my hands on it, and it is so good. I'm going in with some Nivea lotion. I know this is backwards, but as of lately I've been getting so dry around my mouth, so I'm gonna make sure I extra moisturize that area. And then I'm going in with the foundation. So this is the List foundation. This is the Triple Fix foundation. And honestly, I have been loving this foundation so much. I feel like this foundation doesn't have like enough credit because it works so well. It's buildable. The color matching is just so awesome. And I don't know, the way it just stays on your skin is just insane. So I'm going in with one layer first. I hate to say layers, but I'm going in with my first layer, and I just put a little bit, honestly, because I just wanted to make sure, like, you know, I wanted to wear that and to see how it performed. Not even how it performed. I wanted to see if I wanted to do more layers. So I went in light first, and then I went in with another layer because I wanted a medium coverage. This foundation is really buildable, and I use this foundation all the time. I actually do think this would be good for oily skin, but as you guys know already, this tutorial is for dry skin, and it does work for dry skin. So I'm just blending that all over my face with a wet beauty blender. Yes, you guys, my hair looks a little crazy right now, but we're gonna fix that at the end, so don't worry. I'm going in with the Hourglass concealer. This concealer has grown on me so much. I always been like a Shape Tape girl, a Huda Beauty girl. This concealer at first to me was just too light, but now it's just like the best concealer ever. Like, I literally love this concealer so much. I actually seen Nara Smith using this concealer, and I was like, maybe I should try it. But like, I just never thought to try it at first because I thought it was gonna be like a really light coverage. Look at me trying to fix my hair. But anyway, I allowed this concealer to sit on my face for probably like 2 minutes, and then I go in with the pointy side of my wet beauty blender, and I really make sure I blend that out. So when you're blending your concealer out, you don't want to take it all the way down your face. You want to make sure you focus it right in those areas, and how you do that is by not applying too much product. It may look like I have a lot of product on my face from the concealer, but honestly, this concealer is really thin. This is almost like a light to medium coverage concealer, which I don't do heavy coverage anymore. I'm either doing light coverage or medium coverage, but you know, this time I was going out for date, so I did a medium coverage. I keep trying to cover my hair. My hair was looking a hot mess, but you know, we fixed it at the end, so don't judge me. But yeah, so I put concealer under my eyes, on my nose bridge, on my cupid's bow, and my chin. So now I'm going in with some contour. This is Westman Atelier, and I am going in with that contour on my forehead so that I can blend that lace later on. This contour kind of reminds me of the Chanel one that I'm so in love with, but I really like this one. I've never really used this brand before, and so when I was in Sephora, I seen it and I was just like, let me just give it a try, and I've been liking it so far. It's really good. And so I'm also blending that contour into my hairline because it's going to allow me to blend my lace wig later. I'm going in with the YSL cream blushes. I've been hearing a lot of controversy about these blushes. Personally, I like them. Some of them are considered more highlighters. I don't think they describe that in their, messaging or their ads and stuff like that. And so some people have not really liked it, but I think that they're like more on the highlighter side. But this one is a really simple blush. As you can see, I'm now putting another layer because I do want more color. It is buildable, and I love this coral pink color. I'm like so into like the orange blushes right now, like obsessed. They look really good on my skin tone. And honestly, these blushes are not pigmented, but they're more so like they have a lot of oil in it, so it's good for dry skin. So now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier setting powder. So before I set, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and make sure I go back in and blend out any creases. Now I'm going to pick up some powder on my beauty blender, and I'm going to make sure it's even by tapping some away on the back of my hand. We do not want an uneven under eye. And when I put this under my eye, I'm going to make sure I hold my face like taut. This is going to allow me to get into those creases so that I actually don't crease later. So I'm basically setting those creases before it can even crease. And if you see the difference, like this powder is just my fave. Everyone knows that this is my favorite powder, and I can't do anything without this powder. Like I will always go back to the Laura Mercier powder. All products that I'm using are going to be listed down below, including the colors that I'm using. So no worries if I didn't mention it in this voiceover. It's going to be all mentioned down below. But I will say the color that I'm using in this one is Translucent Honey. So now I'm going to set my face with that same powder in all of the places that I put that concealer. So on my chin, on my Cupid's bow, and just a tiny bit on my forehead. Sometimes my forehead can start to look a little ashy, and then that's when my makeup gets messed up. But another place that you want to make sure you set is around your nose. This can get crack-a-lacking, okay? You don't want your nose to be cracking and then for it to look all caked up in the corners of your nose. That is not cute. So make sure you get all in that smile line, the nose area. And then I'm going to go on to set everything else. So when we use cream, we set with powder. So I'm going to use some powder contour, and I'm going to just lightly dust this on my cheeks and on my forehead a little bit. Yes, I'm still going to fix my lace. Don't worry. But I'm just going in and making sure I apply that. And then I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm actually going to be using two blushes. So this is the first blush that I'm going to be using, and this is from Benefit. I really am so obsessed with corals right now. Usually during the summertime, I wear like more oranges, but when it's fall and winter, I use more orange pinks, which is a coral. So this one is a really light color, so I'm just going to go in. It has some shimmer to it. I'm going to go in with a little bit of that, and then I'm also going to go in with another blush. This is the trick to get in the perfect blush. I'm going to go in with this blush from NYX. It is like a really vibrant orange, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that because sometimes I like when my blush is a little bit more on the orange side. And now I'm going in with no extra product but my beauty blender, the side that had the powder on it, and I'm just gonna blend that all together. Okay, so now we got our base down, and I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow stick. I am the queen of eyeliner, right? But as of lately, I have been doing this brown smudged liner that I just feel like fits my face so well. But it also fits my face really well because, like I said, I do either light or medium coverage makeup. I don't do high coverage makeup anymore, which would have went well with my dark black eyeliner. So now I just do this smudge look, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I think it looks so good on me, so good on my natural eyes. And I'm just smudging that out with a pencil. a pencil brush, and then I'm just gonna add like one layer of mascara. It really doesn't matter what mascara you use, but the one that I'm using is by Laura Mercier or Charlotte Tilbury, I'm not sure. But I'm just adding one layer because I'm gonna be adding lashes. These lashes are from Ardell, I believe. And I have a lash tutorial on YouTube that everyone is obsessed with. I have the best lash tutorial on YouTube. I don't care. Anyway, moving on. I'm going in with the Tom Ford highlighter. I'm literally applying the smallest amount. Being that the blush already had highlighter in it, I was just like, let me just do a little bit. So you remember how we used to do highlighter back in like 2016? I don't do that. I like to do it like super natural, where it kind of looks like this is just my skin, you know? And here's me fixing my hair finally. So what I did was just apply some, this is not a hair tutorial, but I just thought I should show it anyway. I applied this melting spray. It was time for me to do my hair, but I couldn't do it at this time because the wig glue was just not working and I was going out. But I applied this melting spray. And then I just made sure I laid it down, and I also laid it down with a wig band. And so now I'm going in with my lips while my hair dries. I'm going to use these Makeup Forever lip liners, but this is like a color pencil where you can kind of use it for anything. So like if I wanted to use it for my eyeliner to smudge it, I will be able to use it for that. I am obsessed with these pencils, especially being that they're like gray tones. I don't like two browns on my lips. I don't like when it has like that red undertone. It doesn't look well, and it just makes my lipstick look brown. So I like gray tones. And then I'm gonna go in with this Laura Mercier lipstick. I'm telling you, I think my favorite makeup brand may be Laura Mercier because they have literally the perfect everything. I don't understand. And then I'm going in with Turkish Delight, and this is a NARS oldie but goodie. This is a throwback. If you know, then you know. And this is honestly like the finishing makeup. I'm just gonna apply some setting spray. I'm gonna use the Morphe setting spray. I don't really use setting spray like that, but like I've been using it as of lately, and it definitely does make a difference if you are a dry skin girly, especially because I'm so dry right now. So I'm using the Morphe one. This is my favorite setting spray of all time, and this is the finished look. As you can see, my hair does look a little bit better. Obviously it's time for me to do my hair over, but it does look decent enough for me to go out. And this is my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this fall makeup go-to tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.